What's going on YouTube? Crypto Matrix here, coming at you with another cryptocurrency stream. And guys, the Bitcoin price has had a lot of action in the last few days. We almost shot over $14,000 yesterday and then had a big crash down, sitting around 13,440 right now. Looks like we're pumping up a little bit, guys. These are definitely some bullish times, and I wanted to go over what's going to happen with the election. Is there going to be a Bitcoin pump or a dump? What exactly is going to go down, guys? And don't forget, I am doing a giveaway for my Ledger Nano S. One of my first 500 subscribers are in it to win that Ledger Nano S, and all you have to do is subscribe to be part of that. And guys, there's lots of price action. Let's dive right into it. Be sure to subscribe and like. All right, guys, so as you can see right now, we're still in that ascending wedge here. We kind of went over, extended for a little bit, broke down back out of it after just hitting around 13,872. Broke down, bounced off the supports, and now we're kind of still just teetering around in between this support and resistance line in the wedge. Now, I think, guys, we could touch back up here again, but we're going to be kind of following this as we've been since, the 21st. That's why I draw these wedges like that, guys. When I find out exactly where the trend and the supports and the resistances are, you can almost pinpoint exactly where the price action is going. And that's why I draw these wedges, so you guys can see exactly where to get in the markets at these times, okay? Now, the only thing I want you guys to really be mindful of is some kind of flash crash. So, for instance, we had the big Bart Simpson. We could have another big Bart Simpson and still be on a bullish pattern, okay, guys? So, for instance, something looking like this. Up, down, and then down or something. Something like that, mimicking the recent pattern. So that's something you got to be mindful of, guys. And that's basically all I'm watching for on a downward, momentum kind of thing. As long as the pressure continues, we are bullish, guys. So don't think anything other than I am bullish right now. But I just want you guys to be aware that there could be a big sell-off, and we could get all the way down to 11,200, okay, guys? And that would be still bullish, still bullish price action, okay, guys? That's just the way Bitcoin moves, as we've seen before. So it could do something like that again and still be on path for, higher times for the end of the year. We could still hit $15,000 even if we broke down to 11,300 and then repeated history, say, right here. So, guys, that's what I think is going on with Bitcoin right now. I think that we're kind of just going to get a little bit more moving to the right. I think over the next week we're going to get above this line here and kind of be teetering around in here. And as long as we don't get a big flash crash, solidifying the Bart Simpson, we will continue to go up and hopefully retest $14,000 by the end of the week or early next week. That's what I think is going to happen there, guys. And I wanted to go over Electroneum. Guys, as you can see, we followed that wedge down. In my last video, I said, 2 videos ago, I said ETN descending down the wedge, new low. That's what I was talking about, guys. Here's the low it just hit. We're in the new low for the month, okay, guys? So does that mean that we're in for some bearish times with Electroneum because we're having a major breakdown right now? And I think, again, guys, I think as long as we hold above this legacy line down here, and even if we look at the daily scale, there's still a few supports below. Now, this one I haven't drawn all the way out to the side here, but right out to there. So on a good note, we've been holding above the 0.004. So I think as long as we hold above that, we're still in good shape for the short term, guys, and could get a little bit of a bounce back. But again, if there's not a change in momentum, for instance, we don't get, a reach back towards the middle Bollinger Band, the EMA20 doesn't touch back towards the EMA55, and the volume remains low or in a negative selling pressure, we could end up continuously breaking down and actually break through the support for the first time, since April or May. Okay, guys, since May. So hopefully, Electroneum gets a little bit of a turnaround right here. It could definitely use a good reversal, and that would hopefully pump the price up a little bit. It'd be nice to see it pump up to the green box or past the green box, but guys, like I said, unless we see a reversal, we could be retesting the support line before we know it, guys. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about Electroneum. And guys, I wanted to go over BAT. A lot of people have been asking me about BAT. Let's zoom out a little bit. These are the 3 times I bought BAT in the recent history. And in all honesty, guys, if you're getting in right now, I think that's still okay. It's a little higher than where I got in. But in general, I think BAT has a lot of potential. This is the first time it's really peaked. And if you look at its peaks in its history, peak at 27 cents, peak at 32 cents, peak at 44 cents. Hopefully the next peak is 50, 60 cents, okay, guys? And I'm willing to be in it for that. I'm still holding a lot of coin. I did take profits up here, but I'm looking to get in more coin anywhere in the teens, so I could be even buying today. That being said, there could be some kind of trend going like this, okay, like a triangle almost, just a dip down. Okay, so there could be some action like that, guys. So it could technically go all the way back down to these lows again, if you want my honest opinion. Especially as Bitcoin rises, this one does not seem to pump along with it. Although that being said, from March until, August, we definitely had a massive rally for just about every coin going on. There was just a lot of pumping all over the place. So I think that this one has a little bit of a unique trend going on, and we could see a little bit of a breakdown, but hopefully we get another bounce. But we've had these triangle formations happen over and over again. And notice they've hit basically right where they bought in or lower each time. So this one could even, let's say, oh wow, worst case scenario, who knows, could go down even lower. So let's hope not for back, guys. But say like it even did go down there and you got in way up here, just hold on. When that thing pumps out, you'll know, and then you'll be able to actually get some profits there. It's that simple. I wanted to go over OXT, down at 0.22 cents right now. Okay, so we've broken below that line. Okay, right there, guys. So that's a very, very big sign right now. That means that there's some bearish times are here for OXT. And if we're not getting a break upwards, for instance, I bought in right here. I actually got out right here. I could have got out at this next one and made an even bigger profit of, say, 17%. That would have been a biggie. But I think, guys, we're not getting a good pump out of this, and I think we're going to kind of break down and retouch this trend line, retouch 0.19. And I think that'll be your optimal buy times as of now, guys. So if you're new to Orchid and you're just kind of looking in on it, remember we talked about the big pumps that it's had many times. We could still get those kind of pumps, but I think the closer to the legacy line we get, the more of the opportunity we have for that. So I'd be looking to buy in at 0.196. Okay, guys, somewhere in there. And guys, I wanted to go over about the election and what's going to happen if Trump or Biden wins. Bitcoin wins regardless of the election, says Barry Silver. And guys, I actually agree with that. I think Bitcoin is just moving in an awesome direction. I think the people are just tired of all the drama in the world, and they're not going to let Bitcoin get crushed by it this time. And I think whether it's a Democrat or Republican sweep, I think that Bitcoin is going to rise. So whether it's a Democratic sweep led by Joe Biden or Donald Trump re-election, Bitcoin would likely thrive. Industry executives, including DCG and Grayscale CEO Barry Sherbert, say both Trump or Biden win would buoy BTC. So Trump wins, BRR. Biden wins, BRR. Either way, Bitcoin wins. And this was on October 28th, so that was yesterday, guys. And they say your interest is on the rise. More than half of U.S. investors are interested in investing in Bitcoin in 2020. More than half, 55% of survey respondents expressed interest in Bitcoin investment products. This marks a significant increase. The 36% of investors who said they're interested in 2019. And among those who reported invested in Bitcoin, 83% have made investments within the last year, indicating that digital currencies are an increasingly attractive component of modern investment portfolios. And based on this year's survey, the market of potential Bitcoin investors is 32 million strong, compared to 21 million investors just 1 year ago. This year, 62% of investors reported they're familiar with Bitcoin compared to 53% in 2019. So that just proves that Bitcoin is still just growing. It's becoming more readily available for people. People are understanding it more. They're looking to buy it. They're looking to get involved. And with that comes higher Bitcoin price, guys. I can't stress enough. I even bought just at $13,000. That's definitely one of the highest price points I've ever bought at, and I really believe in these higher prices, so that's why I got in. And right now sitting at, a $453 gain easily. And even yesterday it was up at 800. So it's incredible just how quickly the price can move, guys, and I can't stress enough, you can't get weeded out by dips. Those are your opportunities to buy and get in on as cheap a coin as you can. And I can't stress enough, Bitcoin is the future, guys, so I think it's really in your favor to buy Bitcoin, hold Bitcoin for the future, at least for the next 5 years. And when those peaks happen, then you have the opportunity to either sell or hold for even new all-time highs, which could proceed or go past $20,000 easily, guys. I think we could be up, $50, $60, $100,000 within the next 5 years. And then we're going to be looking back at these prices saying, man, I wish I bought. I was being picky, and now I wish I wasn't. And guys, that's all I have time for today. I'm going to keep it real short and sweet. I got lots going on, lots of trading to do today. I got to get on the markets. And Guys, don't forget about my Ledger Nano S. One of my first 500 subscribers are in to win this, and all you have to do is subscribe. And guys, I can't stress enough, you want to keep your crypto safe. It's the worst feeling getting ripped off or losing your crypto. So Ledger is definitely, crushing in that department. Their app's really easy to use. It's safe, and that key is your key. You just got to keep it safe, and then everything's fine for you. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm getting subscribers every single day. The page is just moving along nicely. I can't wait till the future with this page, and I have thousands of subs, and I can do more giveaways and do more stuff for you guys. That's really what I'm looking forward to. And it's because of viewers like you that I'm getting where I'm getting today. So thank you so much in advance. And guys, if you're looking for the extra additive edge in trading and you want lessons, I do lessons for $100 an hour, and I'm doing really well with my students. I have many students right now, and all of them are in profit. I'm proud to say all are in profit. So guys, if you want to make more money, contact me at bitcoindeathstar@gmail.com and reach out, and I'll help you trade even better. All right, guys, that's all I have time for. Be sure to subscribe and like. I am Crypto Matrix. I'll catch you guys later.